You know, I'm outraged because I thought I already dealt with this trash, like a year ago. But Seereax has popped back into Xenoverse 2 news, and I have to discuss what he's done. Now, if you've been paying attention lately, Seereax has been taking credit for what the community has asked for. He's taking credit, claiming that he was the reason that we got the ability to switch created characters, not in lobby, but in the character select screen. He is taking full credit for having that feature added into Xenoverse 2. And I know a lot of people, a lot of other creators, a lot of other members of the Xenoverse 2 community are outraged, and I'm here to discuss it today. Of course, I'm your perfect being and your #1 source for Dragon Ball anime and gaming content and entertainment on YouTube. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and let's jump right into it. So, of course, most people know my run-ins with Seereax. I beat the snot out of him like a year ago in Xenoverse, and he hasn't really recovered from that. He's been, he's had a little salt, his sodium levels, went through the roof. But recently, he has taken credit for the feature of being able to switch created characters, custom avatars in the select screen. Of course, that got announced for DLC Pack 7, and he's taking full credit for it. Again, other creators are upset, they're outraged, they're mad. Some people have voiced their frustrations. I know I saw a Kid from the 6 video. I've seen other videos on YouTube talking about it. And I have to speak up on it. I have to speak on it as well because I have a viewpoint, a unique perspective on this. So he's taking credit for that. He's also taking credit for presenting his 4-page document we've heard so much about. He's claiming that, oh yeah, that move balance, that's going to be thanks to me. Well, I want to pose a challenge to the Xenoverse 2 community. If they nerf moves that really don't need to be nerfed, I would hold Seereax accountable. And this is why. If you're going to take credit for the seemingly positive changes that are coming to Xenoverse 2, be ready to get that backlash when they go overboard nerfing stuff and making it useless and trash tier moves in this game. Don't recede into the shadows. Hey, I didn't have anything to do with it. You can't blame me for them over nerfing move XYZ. And that's exactly what he's prepared to do. He's getting ready for it. He's battening down the hatches. He's getting ready to recede into the cracks and crevices of wherever he decides to hide at, because he knows, and everyone knows, that dumps, when they nerf things, when they do move changes, it's never making a move actually viable online. It's always in the opposite direction of wrecking a move. Like, for example, Dragon Fist. Dragon Fist used to be a pretty consistent and good move. Now with the previous changes, it's trash tier. Anyone who knows how to vanish to the side, even if you stamina break someone, as long as Dragon Fist takes the crank up and get out, like, people can just vanish to the side. It doesn't even matter. A stamina break combo won't get it, nothing will. So it's just to the point now where moves are being ruined because of guys like him. He's not a good competitive player, so why is he putting his foresight, I don't even know what to call it. It's not expertise, because he has none. Why is he putting his viewpoints on move balance? This is one problem with Dimps. Don't take critiques from YouTubers. I don't care how many subscribers they have. That does not mean they have the knowledge to move balance. If something like that needs to happen, they need to put out a survey to Xbox, PlayStation, now Switch. They need to put out surveys, or they need to put, a website up where you take data from what people think needs to be balanced in a game, and then you take that into consideration, but you don't allow one YouTuber to come in. And granted, you did a 4-page document. Yay, anyone who's been in high school or college can put together a 4-page document and put it in MLA format and put it all that's BS. Let the developers decide, because when they put the move out, The only thing that we've ever questioned is whether Dims actually test moves or not. Now, in the perfect world, yes, they test moves and they know what they're capable of. They know how much damage they do. Just because you think a move is too good does not mean it's too good. That means you suck and you consistently lose to said move. If you're constantly losing to Aura Slide and you think that's the only reason you lost, it's because you suck. Not because Aura Slide is too good, it's because you suck. If you lose to Handy Cannon, that's because you let those combos happen to you and you were trying to be stingy with your stamina. That's not because Handy Cannon is too good, it's because you're too bad. And it's just this is the one problem with having a YouTube community having input on a game. Like, we want to give people the freedom to voice their opinions and have input on the game, but this is the negative edge of that. This is the negative side of letting YouTubers with big subscriber counts. Like personally, when I look at YouTubers, I don't care about your subscriber count. I care about what you have to say and if it, you know, if it sounds good, if it sounds sound, if it was founded in facts and research and different stuff like that. Yeah, sure, maybe you should have a degree of input, but none of what he's put forth is any of that. That's the problem with Seereax. So, like I said, if I were you guys in the Xenoverse 2 community, I would be ready to hop down this guy's throat the moment that you notice a move goes over nerf. I guarantee you, as much as we want Trunks nerfed, and you know the little trick with Trunks, as much as we want Hit nerfed, because he can do the same infinite grab loop, they'll go unnerfed, but all your moves that you do, you know, the hidden gems that we still do have on the game, those will get nerfed to make the game a lot more boring and predictable. And then people like him, once the game gets ruined, he'll scurry on off the fighters or whatever else he plays, I don't know, but he'll leave the community ruined. And if people do hold him accountable for that, he'll just go and screw up another community. That's the problem. It's insufferable. I mean, seriously, people like him want it reduced to where you're paying for sucky reskins of moves that you already have. Like, oh look, you got a basically reskinned version of Kamehameha. Because let's face it, people who are asking for moves like Godly Display, all of UI Goku's moves, as soon as CAC gets them, people like Seereax are just gonna sit there, nah, we need to nerf that down. Yeah, it's too good. I've gotten my ass whipped by it like 100 times, so that means it's overpowered and I couldn't have lost for any other reason. So yeah, Dims, just go ahead and nerf it. I mean, we don't care how it impacts UI Goku, just nerf it. And it's just like, why would you want to consistently pay for sucky moves or reskins of moves that you already have? People are going to whine about baby's moves because people like me, Toby Rama TV, SSJ Apom, we can get innovative with how moves work. We can make moves maximizing damage and really get the most out of these moves. But just because you don't know how to handle that doesn't mean that the moves need to be nerfed. It means you need to get good and think outside the box. Quit wanting every move to be as simple as, oh, the way you beat that move, just tap the vanish button, it beats it every time. Yeah, you want to beat this move, tap guard button, you'll get a perfect block every time. Every move is supposed to be simple to get around because, yeah, Xenoverse. And then I just hate this viewpoint, this stance, and people like Seereax, you know, they champion it. They champion that stance, nerfing things for noobs. That's what they want. They want every move nerfed for noobs. They don't want you to have anything good because they can't play against it. Like, have you ever seen his ranked match videos? The ones that I've actually sat down and watched to get a gist of who he is. He's always facing scrubs. No wonder he thinks everything is overpowered, because anytime he faces someone good, it's like he's been playing in the shallow end with the little guppies, and when he goes into the deep end with the sharks, he doesn't know how to handle it. He sucks. That's all I'm saying. A person that's a noob does not need to suggest, you know, balances. What's next? And speaking on taking credit for things, what's next? If they add custom auras, are you gonna take credit for that? Huh? If they gave us the ability to change the color of any outfit, are you gonna take credit for that? Or is that gonna magically appear in your 4-page document? Is that what's next, Seereax? Huh? Well, you know, I challenge him. I'll say this. I challenge him. Why don't you put your 4-page document completely unedited? Don't take anything out. post it in Google Docs so everyone can see everything you suggested, and let the community decide whether you're a scrub or whether you're just nerfing the game because you can't handle crap. He won't do it because people will start seeing things and comparing to what actually happens in DLC Pack 7, and they're gonna hold him solely responsible. It'll be evidence. He doesn't want to put the things out, and I don't want to hear, well, it's an NDA, I can't do that. No, an NDA says that you can't put anything out that, you know, Dimps or Bandai Namco sends you. That says nothing about what you've crafted yourself. So whatever you've come up with in your 4-page document, put it on Google Docs so that we can all see it, so that we can all comb through it and see what move balances you suggested. And I want to see whether your community craps on you for being a noob and suggesting all the good moves getting nerfed. And if you do suggest some pretty good things, I'll retract my stance. I'll retract my statements. But I'm saying this. Don't follow people who are consistently asking for stuff to get nerfed. In this game, in a game, especially a game with CAC or any fighting game, people are always going to stray towards good things. It happens in Tekken, it even happens in fighters. Like in fighters, people stray towards Cell and Vegeta, or especially Vegeta for assist, but they stray towards the more powerful characters. Just like in Xenoverse, we stray towards the more powerful moves. That's never gonna change. If you nerf all the moves, people are still gonna go towards the ones that do more damage, that offer a certain perk, or, you know, something that is not, you know, attributed to your regular move. So that's all I had to say today, guys. I've had that discussion brewing in me ever since I saw that. It frustrates me to see someone take credit for something that we've actually as a community have been suggesting since Xenoverse 1. This is not just something new. Like, yeah, custom auras and coloring your outfits might have been something that popped up in Xenoverse 2, but the whole character switching thing, that's been since Xenoverse 1, and nobody should take credit for it. I don't care how many pages of documents that you have. So of course, I've been your perfect being, the #1 source for Xenoverse content, entertainment, gaming, anime, all that good stuff. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell for all the updates from this channel as they become available, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.